Oi, pessoal. Eu sou a Andressa e a gente vai jogar Life is Strange. Oi, gente. Tô interrompendo aqui pra avisar vocês que eu tô pensando em fazer uma live sexta-feira. Seria uma live de The Sims. O que vocês acham da ideia? Corre lá no Insta, o link tá aqui na descrição, que na hora que esse vídeo sair eu vou lançar uma enquete pra gente decidir juntos qual o melhor horário pra essa live acontecer. Agora que já dei o recado, vamos pro vídeo. Então, pessoal, eu não sou acostumada a jogar de fone, então provavelmente eu vá falar estranho, pelo menos agora no começo. Eu vou jogar esse jogo chamado Life is Strange. E eu não sei basicamente nada da história dele. Eu só sei que tem uma personagem principal e que ela tem o poder de voltar no tempo. Eu não sei bem como funciona o jogo, mas a gente vai começar agora. E se vocês gostarem, deixem um like e se inscrevam aqui no canal. Vamos lá, iniciar o novo jogo. Que cagaço. Que susto. Essa é a personagem principal.
What's happening? I'm trapped in a storm. How did I get here? And where is here?
Que tensão.
Wait, there's the lighthouse. I'll be safe if I can make it there. I hope. Please let me make it there.
Começou o jogo, gente. Olha, o tornado. Nossa, que tempestade.
Holy shit.
Eita.
Whoa. That was so surreal.
Famously called film Little Pieces of Time. But he could be talking about photography, as he likely was.
Okay,
These
I'm in
pieces of
class.
time can frame us
Everything's
up.
cool. I'm okay.
From light to shadow. From color to chiaroscuro. Now, can you give me an example of a photographer who perfectly captured the human condition in
I
black and
didn't
white?
fall asleep, and that sure didn't feel like a dream.
Bueller?
Weird.
Diane Arbus.
There you go, Victoria. Why Arbus?
Because of her images of hopeless faces, you feel like totally haunted by the eyes of those sad mothers and children.
She saw humanity as tortured, right? And frankly, it's bullshit. Shh, 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 shh. Keep that to yourself. Seriously, though, I could frame any one of you in a dark corner and capture you in a moment of desperation. And any one of you could do that to me. Isn't that too easy? Too obvious? What if Arbus chose to capture people at the height of their beauty or innocence? She had a brilliant eye, so she could have
Look at this crap. How can I show this to Mr. Jefferson? I can hear the class laughing at me now.
Ah, mas a foto é tri bonita.
She could have taken another approach.
I have to admit, I'm not a big fan of her work. I prefer Robert Frank.
Me too, Victoria. He captured the essence of post-war beat America. And there was honesty about the economic conditions of the era, but a beauty in the struggle. You don't have beauty without a beat. Which explains why Frank was Kerouac's photographic muse. And both were the great chroniclers of the 1950s. Well, we've all seen that iconic shot of Kerouac on the balcony. And if you haven't, shame, shame. Capturing the romantic urban solitude of the 20th century poet. You dig?
I should take a picture to prove I'm still here. Plus, it's perfect for my portfolio. And I have to get my daily selfie quota.
He was a true Renaissance man. And his famous self-portraits are famous early examples of
I
that.
can't believe I still have this
truly
pencil
pesky
case.
kids love
I should
selfies.
upgrade to the 21st century. But
And it's a great
I like it
tradition,
old
and
school.
I wholeheartedly fight for your right to self-expression. Or selfie expression. Sorry, I know. Shh. I believe Max has taken what you kids call a selfie. A dumb word for a wonderful photographic tradition. And Max has a gift. Of course, as you all know, the photo portrait has been popular since the early 1800s. Your generation was not the first to use images for selfie expression. Sorry, I couldn't resist. The point remains that the portraiture has always been a vital aspect of art and photography for as long as it's been around. Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
I did know, but I kind of forgot.
You either know this or not, Max. Is there anybody here who knows their stuff?
Louis Daguerre was a French painter who created daguerreotypes, a process that gave portraits a sharp reflective style like a mirror. Now you're totally stuck in the retro zone. Sad face.
Bullying.
Very good, Victoria. The Daguerrean process brought out fine detail in people's faces, making them extremely popular from the 1800s onward. The first American daguerreotype self-portrait was done
I
by
haven't
Robert
kept up with my journal as much as I should.
You can find out all about him in your textbook, or even online. And guys, don't forget the deadline to submit a photo in the Everyday Heroes contest. I'll fly out with the winner to San Francisco, where you'll be feted by the art world. It's great exposure, and it can kickstart a career in photography. So Stella and Alyssa, get it together. Taylor, don't hide. I'm still waiting for your entry too. And yes, Max, I see you pretending not to see me.
A Max. A principal da série. Ela que a gente comanda. Explorar.
Victoria doesn't waste a second kissing ass. Even her school books are gift wrapped. I can't believe she made fun of me in class. What is she, 15 years old? Of course, Victoria has to have the bestest, newest, most expensive everything.
And I want to represent Blackwell Academy.
This might make a cool shot.
By putting yourself
Tirar
out
uma
there in
foto
the
então.
world. Now, no matter who wins, this is just a bump on a bigger road. I don't want anybody to feel excluded from this process, but
Se dá uma boa foto, a gente tira foto.
Not for everybody. I had my moment in the camera eye, and everybody should have their chance.
Kate looks so sad and quiet today. Poor thing.
Hi, Kate. Oh. Hi, Max.
Parece quieta hoje.
You seem quiet today.
Just thinking too much.
Quero tomar chá.
I hear that. Wanna go grab a cup of tea and bitch about life?
Thanks, but not today. I have to go over homework.
No worries. Let's hang later.
Sure.
Essa é gente boa. Ai, gente, eu sou péssima pra decorar nome.
Obviously, Blackwell spent bank on the computers here. Looks like somebody was already working on this. Cool. That printer is amazing. I'd love to see how it reproduces my pictures. I could pump out a
Nossa,
whole
tem muita
gallery show
coisa
with
pra
that
olhar.
thing. When I don't suck. I love seeing Mr. Jefferson's awesome photos on these magazine covers.
Tá, vamos parar de fazer essas coisas aqui. Vamos ver o que tem lá pra aquele lado. Deve ter muita coisa pra olhar nessa parede.
Here's the poster for the contest. Mr. Jefferson really expects me to enter. Why? I don't know if I'm ready for my 15 minutes of infamy.
Ai, ai. Já vimos que ela não quer participar do concurso das
Man, he even has the
fotografias.
best plasma HDTV for a class monitor. Can't wait to watch some more documentaries on this bad boy. Every time I look at Victoria, I feel like she's talking smack about me. This is ridiculous. I always get so shy and nervous around Mr. Jefferson.
Ela gosta do Mr. Jefferson.
Oh, Mr. Jefferson is not messing around with that monster. He probably paid 20 grand for that camera. I bet he get... This is ridiculous. I always get so shy and
Sempre a
nervous
mesma
around
opção.
Mr. Jefferson.
Acho que a gente tem que ir lá pro corredor. Vamos pro corredor.
I see you, Max Caulfield. Don't even think about leaving here until we talk about your entry.
Acho que a gente tem que participar mesmo, gente. Aí eu fico quieta, né,
I'd never
jogando.
let one of photography's future stars avoid handing in her picture.
Tenho que entregar?
Do I have to? I just don't think it's that big a deal.
Max, you're a better photographer than a liar. Now, I know it's a drag to hear some old dude lecture you, but life won't wait for you to play catch up. You're young, the world is yours, blah, 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 right? But you do have a gift. You have the fever to take images, to frame the world only the way you envision it. Now, all you need is the courage to share
Ele
your
gosta
gift
das
with
nossas
others.
fotos, gente.
That's what separates the artist from the amateur.
Tá. Já falou, vamos embora. Acho que agora a gente consegue sair. Consegue.
You didn't tell me how cute I looked yet.
I was about to. You always
Welcome to the real world.
Just cute?
hot.
Then I might send you a special picture.
Tem gente fazendo bullying ali já.
He plays it so sharp.
I need a serious timeout in the bathroom. Splash water on my face and make sure I don't look like a total loser.
I hate that class. It's so fucking boring.
Abertura do jogo.
She's so fucking shy. She takes selfies with a giant camera.
Que legal! Ela bota o fone e a gente escuta a música, gente. E que música legal. Gostei. E agora a gente comanda ela de novo.
Evan doesn't say much to me, but his photos are very cool. Alyssa is always texting, but she doesn't hang out with a lot of people.
Nossa, dá pra conversar com todo mundo no corredor.
Stella is always deep in her notes. She didn't come to Blackwell to mess around. I've seen Brooke hanging out with Warren. She seems like his type.
Tem história com todo mundo.
I hate bully jockstraps like Logan. And he's a Vortex Club member.
O que é Vortex? Club.
It looks like she's been gone for months.
Tem uma pessoa desaparecida no colégio. Máquina de venda. Um mapa gigantesco. Ah, ali o banheiro. Preciso ir no banheiro, vamos ao banheiro.
Empty. Good. Nobody can see my meltdown.
Que legal, ela
Except
tira
for
o
me.
fone. Acaba a música. Isso é muito legal, muito interativo. Tô adorando o jogo. Vamos ver o que tem pra interagir.
I feel like the
vou usar.
universe is taunting me everywhere I go today. It all started with that bizarro dream in class.
Que legal.
Am I going crazy?
Não precisava lavar o rosto.
Just relax. Stop torturing yourself. You have a gift.
A foto é realmente muito bonita.
Fuck it.
Ah, rasgou a foto. Uma borboleta.
When a door closes, a window opens. Or something like that. Okay, girl, you don't get a photo op like this every day.
Tira a foto da borboleta. Que bonita a borboleta. Por que tem um guri entrando no banheiro feminino?
It's
Que
cool,
estranho.
Nathan. Don't stress. You're okay, bro. Just count to 3. Don't be scared. You own this school. If I wanted, I could blow it up. You're the boss.
Não, já não gostei desse cara.
So what do you want?
I hope you check the perimeter, as my step-ass would say. Now, let's talk business.
I got nothing for you.
Wrong. You got hella cash.
That's my family, not me.
Oh, boo-hoo, poor little rich kid. I know you've been pumping drugs and shit to kids around here. I bet your respectable family would help me out if I went to them. Man, I can see the headlines now.
Leave them out of this bitch.
I can tell everybody Nathan Prescott is a punk ass who begs like a little girl and talks to himself.
You don't know who the fuck I am or who you're messing
uma arma.
around with.
Where'd you get that? What are you doing? Come
Não,
on,
não,
put that thing
não,
down!
não.
Ever tell me what to do. I'm so sick of people trying to control me.
You are going to get in hella more trouble for this than drugs.
Nobody would ever even miss your punk ass, would they?
Get that gun away from me, psycho!
No!
Ele atirou nela. O que tá acontecendo?
Whoa. What the fuck?
Voltou pra aula.
How can that be? I was in the bathroom. He shot that poor girl. I held up my hand. And then I was back here.
As he likely was. These pieces of time can frame us in
I already heard this lecture.
from light to
Tá
shadow.
tudo repetindo. Caiu o
Now Kate is
lápis,
being hassled
a
again.
bolinha de papel.
And if Victoria's phone rings, this is real.
Now, can you give me an example of a
Man, I
photographer
cannot
who
believe
perfectly
this.
captured the human condition in black and white?
Okay, if I'm crazy, I might as well go all the way.
Bueller?
Diane.
Can I
Arbus.
actually reverse
There
time?
you go, Victoria. Why Arbus?
Because of her images of hopeless faces. You feel like totally haunted by.
I better rewind.
Que estranho.
I did
Now,
it.
can you
I
give me an
actually did
example
it.
of a photographer who perfectly
I'm a
captured the
human
human
time
condition in
machine.
black and white?
Pra não derrubar a câmera.
Anybody?
Max, don't freak out. Not yet.
There you go, Victoria. Why Arbus?
Because of her
Keep it
images
together,
of hopeless
Max.
faces. You feel like totally haunted by the eyes of those sad mothers and
When I
children.
took my selfie, Jefferson
You saw
asked me a
humanity
question.
tortured, right?
If he does again, I'll know this is for real.
Keep that
Pega a
to
câmera e
yourself.
tira selfie.
Seriously, though, I could frame any one of you in a dark corner and capture you in a moment of desperation. And any... I believe Max has taken what you kids call a selfie. A
Exatamente
dumb
igual.
word for a wonderful photographic tradition. And Max has a gift.
I know I'm not
Of
dreaming
course,
this.
as you all know, the
It's
photo
real.
portrait has been popular
I can
since
tell.
the early
A gente tem que
1800s.
voltar no
Your
tempo
generation
pra
can
resolver
go
as
back in
coisas.
time.
Just for selfie expression.
What if that girl isn't dead
I
yet?
couldn't resist. The point
Can I
remains
save
that
her?
the portraiture
Tem que
has
salvar a
always
guria
been a
do
vital
banheiro.
aspect of art and photography for
I
as
need to go to the
long
bathroom
as it's
quickly
been
and
around.
check it out.
Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first
Agora sabe
self-portraits?
a resposta. É, preciso usar o banheiro.
I'm sorry, but I really have to use the bathroom.
Nice try, Max. But you're not going to get away that easy. We can talk more after class. Is there anybody here
Shit.
who knows their stuff?
Jefferson wants to keep me after
Louis Daguerre
class.
was a French painter
And I
who
need time to
created
save that girl.
daguerreotypes. A process that gave portraits a sharp reflective style like a mirror. Now you're totally stuck in the retro zone.
De novo,
Sad
bullying.
face.
Very good, Victoria.
What if I rewind
Diga
again?
se você aprendeu uma informação que pode ser usada para
People's
retroceder.
faces, making them extremely popular from the 1800s onward. The first American daguerreotype. Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the
A gente tem que fazer
conversation, can you
a
please tell us the name of the process that
A gente
gave
tem que
birth
falar
to the
certo.
first self-portraits?
É,
The
responde.
Daguerrean process, invented by a French
depois-
painter named Louis Daguerre around 1830.
Somebody has been reading as well as
E
posing.
depois ele libera a gente.
Nice work, Max.
Faz sentido?
The Daguerrean process made portraiture hugely
Agora
popular,
ela ficou braba.
mainly because it gave the subjects clear, defined features. You can learn more when you actually finish reading the assigned chapters. Max is so far way ahead of everyone.
Pronto,
And guys,
liberou.
don't forget the deadline to submit a photo in the Everyday Heroes contest. I'll fly out with the winner to San Francisco, where you'll be feted by the art world. It's great exposure, and it can kickstart a career in photography. So Stella and Alyssa, get it together. Taylor, don't hide. I'm still waiting for your entry too. And yes, Max, I see you pretending not to see me.
Max, you are not crazy. You are not dreaming.
Tem que ir até o
It's
banheiro.
time to be an everyday hero.
Yes, Victoria, I see you, Max Caulfield. Don't even think about leaving here until we talk about your entry.
Ele não vai deixar a gente sair.
I'd never let one of photography's future stars avoid handing in her picture.
Não estou
I'm not
evitando.
avoiding, just
Biding time, waiting for the elusive right moment.
exactly.
Max, don't wait too long. John Lennon once said that life is what happens while you're busy making other plans. Go on now. Don't let me stop you.
Vai no banheiro. Ctrl para desfazer rapidamente sua ação anterior usando o retrocesso. Não era isso que a gente tinha que fazer.
Yes, Victoria, you still have to do your homework this week.
A gente sempre vai
Even
ter
if
que
you're submitting a
voltar
photo
e
for the
fazer de
competition,
novo
everybody in class.
Excuse me,
o
Mr.
que a gente,
Jefferson, can I
o que a gente
talk to you
fez.
for a moment?
Yes. Excuse you.
No, Victoria. Excuse us. I'd never let one of photography's future stars avoid handing in her picture.
John Lennon disse.
I'm on top of it. I think John Lennon once said that life is what happens while you're busy making other plans.
Max, you're on fire today. All the right answers. Good. Make sure you finish working on it by today. I have faith in you.
A gente tá repetindo tudo que ele faz, tudo que ele fala, e tá dando certo. Vamos pro banheiro. Correr pro
I
banheiro.
hope I have enough time to get to the bathroom. Please, please. I can't tell anybody. They'll think I'm crazy.
Shift pra correr.
You know I don't tease.
I hate that science class with those nerds.
Okay, Max, retrace every step. I washed my face. I shredded my photo. Then
A
the butterfly flew
borboleta.
in, and I took
Tirar
a photo.
foto. Será que o cara vai entrar?
Them out of this bitch.
I can
Entrou.
tell everybody Nathan Prescott is a punk ass who begs like a little girl and talks to himself.
You don't know who the fuck I am or who you're messing around with.
Where'd you get that? What are you doing? Come on, put that thing
Ever
down!
Tell me what to do.
Wowzer, it's happening again.
People trying to control me.
I need a hammer to break it open.
All the more trouble for this than drugs.
Nobody would ever even.
Looks
miss
like
your
Samuel
punk ass
forgot to
birthday.
take the cleaning cart out of here.
Ai, tirou.
Holy shit, I can't let this happen. If I can reverse time again, I
Ai,
can
que
help
jogo
her.
difícil.
Don't ever tell me what to do. Don't ever tell me what to do. I'm so sick of people trying to control me.
You are going to get in hella more trouble for this than drugs.
Nobody would ever even miss your punk ass, would they?
Get that gun away from me, psycho!
I need a hammer to break it open.
Que jogo difícil.
Don't ever tell me what to do. I'm so sick of people trying. No way.
Deu certo, deu
Touch me
certo.
again, freak!
Nossa, que difícil. Que tensão.
Another shitty day.
Eu fico muito tensa.
That did not happen. This cannot be real.
Pelo
I just
visto
saw
é
a girl
real.
get shot and then saved her. What the fuck is going on? Do not freak out.
Não dá pra ir pra lá. Todo mundo correndo por causa do alarme.
Hey, do you hear that fire alarm? That means you should be outside.
I had to use the bathroom.
Girls always use that excuse.
Excuse for what?
For whatever you're up to, your face is covered in guilt.
The alarm tripped me out.
Then trip on out of here, Missy. Or are you hiding something? Huh?
Thank you, Mr. Madsen. The situation is under control. There's no emergency here. Leave Miss Caulfield alone, and please turn off that alarm since that's your job.
Levou uma xingada. Fica querendo dar sermão. Não sei pra onde tem que ir. Pra cá? Não. Vamos falar com o diretor.
You look a little stressed out. Are you okay?
I'm just a little worried about my future.
You're sweating pinballs. Is that all you're thinking about? You can always be upfront with me, Max. Or have you done something wrong? Is that it? Well, Max, talk to me.
Esconder a verdade.
I just got sick in class. Female trouble.
Except you're wandering around like a zombie. And do you think that's the first time a student has used that line on me?
It's the truth. I felt dizzy in Mr. Jefferson's class.
Just tell me what you're hiding. You can trust me.
There's nothing to hide. I got sick. It happens, you know.
Será que foi a escolha errada?
There's that teen toot again. You know, I've heard enough. Don't think I don't know what goes on around here. You've only been here for 3 weeks and you're already causing conflict. I don't think your parents will approve when they find out. Now get outside with class. Please.
No,
Isso
he
aqui não
does not
significa
buy
que a
that
ação terá
at all.
consequências. Pode
I may have
retroceder e mudar o
just flushed my
resultado.
scholarship down the toilet. Yes, I
Vamos
could
retroceder.
rewind and actually tell him the truth.
You
Vamos
look
pra
a
lá
little
e contar a
stressed out.
verdade, então.
Are you okay?
Senão ela vai perder a bolsa.
Just a little worried about my future.
You're sweating pinballs. Is that all you're thinking about? You can always be upfront with me, Max. Or have you done something wrong? Is that it?
Vai ter que contar.
Well, Max,
Mas ele não fez nada. Ai, que... Conta.
I just saw Nathan Prescott waving a gun around in the girls' room.
Nathan Prescott. You sure?
Yes, he was in the bathroom talking to himself with a gun. I saw everything. He was babbling like crazy.
Okay, slow down. Slow down. So now you saw this without him seeing you.
I was hiding behind a stall. I have the right to be there. It's the girls' room.
I know. I just want to be completely clear what happened. Mr. Prescott happens to be from the town's most distinguished family, and one of Blackwell's most honored students. So it's hard for me to see him brandishing a weapon in the
defender o
girls'
macho.
bathroom. So what happened next?
Then he left. I ran out here wondering what to do. Are you gonna bust him?
This
Deve.
is a serious charge. I'll look into the matter personally. Thank you for bringing it to my attention.
That's it? After what I told you?
We'll continue this discussion later in my office. Please go outside with the rest of your class now, Miss
Acho que
Caulfield.
agora foi a escolha certa.
Of course this academic drone won't do anything since the Prescott family owns Blackwell now. Should I rewind and change my story?
Ai, será que a gente volta? Ai, gente, eu vou parar o primeiro episódio por aqui. Vocês viram que eu fiquei muito tensa, eu tô gelada. Mas eu tô gostando bastante do jogo. Eu acho que vai ser uma história bem legal. E que já deu meia hora de episódio, então vou voltar na quinta-feira com a continuidade do jogo. Muito obrigada quem assistiu o vídeo todo. Se você gostou, deixa um like, comenta aqui embaixo se você quer os próximos episódios. Se não é inscrito, se inscreva aqui, tá bom? Agora a gente tem vídeo todos os dias durante a semana. E é isso, muito obrigada por terem assistido tudo. Um beijo e até o próximo vídeo.